Is a rhombus a parallelogram? Is it sometimes a parallelogram or always a parallelogram? Always. So I'm actually safe by putting this.
I have never seen a new teacher, and Mr. Bell is relatively new, have such an impact on students and staff in the short time that he has been on the job.
He makes it fun and interesting by his different ways of teaching, because he doesn't just sit, you don't just sit there and learn, he does different activities to help you.
He's actually putting math and fun together where the kids are actually paying attention at all times.
You may see students working on the game board and you're thinking, what does that have to do with math? But somehow he's figured out a way to get that student's attention, and they're working on their math work and they're learning things in math that they thought they weren't able to do before.
I love being in Mr. Bell's class because he's fun, he actually teaches into a way I can understand.
He takes the time to individually talk to each one and make sure that they understand everything before he moves on.
He gets up in front of the class and he'll explain it, and if you don't get it, he'll explain it until you do understand it.
You see, I have dyslexia, and I sometimes mix numbers and letters, like X equals something. I would mix that up, and he breaks it down for me into ways I can understand it.
The kids walk into that classroom never knowing what's going to happen that day, and that's what's so powerful about it, that their anticipation level, it causes them to want to be in that classroom.
We always play a game in his class. It kind of motivates everybody to learn, and at the end of the day or at the end of the class, it kind of is a stress reliever.
He has this little game called G-ball. It's like this giant duct tape ball, and he comes up with weird ways to how to catch it. Like the crab, you have to go like this and you try to catch the ball like this. It's
actually a fun game about geometry. And they're all standing around the room and they do something with the ball and then they got to repeat it. And it's all about, what I said, putting fun into the classroom.
First of all, it doesn't put him all to sleep. He's not boring at all. Every second of the class, we're doing something.
Students may be working on a project in one corner of the room. They may be working on the computer in another part of the classroom. And he's there reaching each one of them somehow. He's in the front of the room with his own little videos that he's created himself.
He makes videos of his lessons, and students can download those from home. So that takes a lot of time, and students realize that. Our kids are technologically savvy, so they understand how much time he's putting into creating those videos.
He'll help you with the type of learning that you need. He's a well-rounded person.
He is a one-on-one guy, but he can have the whole class at the same time as well. Like I say, he's an excellent teacher, and he brings enthusiasm to the classroom.
Normally, teachers just talk at you. They don't have conversations, they just tell you what to write down. He interacts. He will get your attention one way or another.
His personality kind of draws you in to want to pay more attention. He's always upbeat and alive with everything that he does, so his personality definitely keeps you focused on everything.
His enthusiasm is contagious. We all get excited when we see him, and we want to do just as well as him. And that is something new. It's special when you see a new teacher, motivating and getting all of the rest of us excited about our profession.
His personality is outstanding. Always smiling, always happy. If you want to be a teacher, that's definitely one of the things that you should love your job. He loves his job.
He has a genuine desire, a genuine passion for students, especially those that struggle somewhat to believe in themselves, because I believe that he might have been one of those students that maybe people did not believe in.
When Mr. Bell started working with students, especially students that were struggling, we had a conversation one day and he said, I want to do that because somebody did it for me. And I think he has that connection with students, that he's able to, get their attention and be able to show them things that most teachers can't show that type of student.
I have struggled through math my whole life. I would fail miserably, and not many people noticed. They just thought I was being lazy. But he actually went through my files and read that I had dyslexia. And so he tries his hardest to help me. And for that, I am very grateful to have Mr. Bell. He is one of the best teachers I've ever had.
He just always has a smile on his face, so it's kind of, encouraged me to keep going every day with a smile on my face, because it could help somebody else's day.
Now, One last shot. Right.
Congratulations, Mr. Bell. We are so proud of you here at St. Martin High School. We thank you for all your years of service here, and congratulations.
Hey, Mr. Bell. Thank you so much for being my teacher and helping me with math. You are the best math teacher I've ever had. Later.
Mr. Bell, I'd like to thank you for all the things that you have done for this school. The enthusiasm you do as a teacher uplifts us all. And as a up-and-coming teacher, I love the fact that you help mentor me through my process as becoming a teacher. Thank you.
Thank you for being such a great teacher, Mr. Bell. You've helped me through a lot. Congratulations.
Mr. Bell, I just wanted to let you know how proud I am of you for you receiving this award, and I want to remind you the day that you walked in my office, you felt blessed that I offered you a job. I want you to know that it is the students and the staff at St. Martin High School that are blessed to have you here working with us side by side. Congratulations, Mr. Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Bell, for being a great teacher. You've inspired me to do my best and to push forward.